Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. BBAI, we did buy here under 6. As soon as I saw it under 6, close to that purple line, we loaded up. I added a starter position. I did not load up like big, right? Added a starter. I'll add big after earnings because I would expect it to drop like it always does after earnings. And then I'll add the big position. This is going to be, I always tell people, where would you rather be buying? Up here or down here? Up here or down here, right? Like I can do this over and over again. Up here or down here? Up here or down here? I can up here or like I could just do this over and over again. Up here or down here? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like this is it, man. Like, you could, the people who bought at $9.50, they're holding a big bag, or you could buy it at, $6.50 and under, and you're buying it at $3 cheaper. In fact, if you bought under 6 with me, the move back to $9 is a 50%er. So, I don't know what else to say. I kind of just froze because I'm like, I kind of had to have that dramatic pause because I'm like, well, I think that kind of speaks for itself. This is why this has been so easy. We wait for the purple line so we can buy cheap. A lot of people panicking today. A lot of people messaging me. Oh my God, it's over. What happened? Oh no. But all I'm going to say is you got to embrace these drops. I just showed you. What did I just show you guys? I want you to think about what I just showed you. I just showed you that after every big pump, there comes a big dump, 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 a big dump. So what does that mean? How do you interpret that? Well, it means that this is normal. This is part of the game. You cannot be trading the stock market with this mentality of it's never going to go down, with this mentality of it's only going to go straight up, with this mentality of like there's patterns, there are cycles, whatever phrase you want to use, these patterns, these cycles repeat. So at that point, it's very easy once you understand that, because it's like, oh, do I want to buy the top or the bottom? And I know some of you are like, well, how do you identify the bottom? You can't time the bottom exactly, just like you can't time the top exactly. But what you can do, the next best thing is the purple line, right? Or at least in this case, the trend line, because we have a very clear trend line here as well. So everything's just kind of adding up. And I know, some of you who are newer to the channel, you're like, oh my God, this guy's insane. What is he saying? What is he talking about? But we're humans. We're very good at recognizing patterns. There's a very obvious pattern here of us going higher over the long term. Number one. Number two, we always come back to that purple line, and it always pumps quite a bit from it, right? Let's just measure it. I did this already, I think last year, 80%. You're going to capture a meat of that move, but you'll still make like 50% minimum. There's a lot of money to be made. Look at this. Boom. That was a big 500%er. And history repeats, patterns repeat, everything repeats. That's just how it is. I repeat, right? If you watch my videos, you're probably like, wait, that's right. He's just saying the same shit as the other day. Like, he's just saying the same thing. What he is just on repeat. This he's a pattern. Like, I repeat myself because obviously there's newer people who aren't going to understand, like, half of what I say, especially if they're complete beginners. But over time, if I keep repeating it enough, it's just going to get stuck in your head. You're going to know already, yeah, buy a purple line. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, I know not to buy up here at, hold a bag at $8, $7, $9. I'm going to wait for the purple line. Here we are. This is the opportunity. It's a buy. I had starter positions, obviously, to play it safe. I'll add the bigger position after, even if it means I have to chase a little bit. But I mean, come on. It's not like I'm going to chase up here at the top, right? Like, I want you to think about that. If I chase here at like $6.50, $7, that's not chasing. Chasing is all the way up here. That's where it's chasing. Chasing the top because you're like, oh man, it's going to go higher. I'm going to miss out. And then, it drops. So I think that's another thing. Too many people, they just lump sum. They just throw all their money at it because they're afraid it's going to run away from me. That would be a big mistake, especially considering the fact that this thing drops on every earnings. You can see right here, dropped on earnings, right? Here it just, what did it do? Nothing. Here it dropped again, a little gap. Like, it just loves to drop. Here it did not. It either does nothing or it drops. So it just kind of, I mean, I would be excited if I woke up and I'm like, wow, it actually moved up, right? Because our expectation is that BBAI isn't going to do much on BBAI on earnings. because it always kind of just doesn't do anything. It either goes down or it does nothing. Like it doesn't go up. So it's kind of like I would be, because we have that expectation, we're gonna be shocked if we wake up and like, whoa, it gapped up like $2, $3 or whatever. Like, whoa, like that would be a shocker. I don't expect to be shocked. I kind of think we're just gonna either go nowhere or we're gonna come down and it's gonna be a dip buying opportunity. So be ready with the cash. This is very very easy. For me, I've noticed that for other people, it's a little like I think it depends on how you wired your brain in terms of the stock with relation to the stock market, right? I've noticed this recently because a lot of new Discord members, a lot of people joined patreon.com/shades and trades. A lot of you, if you want to join patreon.com/shades and trades, but a lot of new members joined, and I'm just starting to notice some patterns where with regards to how someone was introduced to the markets. If someone came into a stock, if someone started trading the stock market in a bull market, they think that the markets just keep going up forever. They start to feel like geniuses. Oh my God, everything just goes up. But if someone starts trading a bear market, they experience the opposite, right? Like, oh my God, I just bought a stock and it just keeps going down. I don't understand. Oh my God, it just keeps going down. Like the stock market's a scam. Everything just keeps going down. But eventually, the people who started trading the stock market in the bear market, they realized like, oh, this is just part of the game. Like this is normal. Like over the long term, we're gonna have bear markets. That's actually just part of the game. And so those people walk away actually understanding that the real money is made on the drops because you get to buy stocks at such massive discounts. And that's literally all it is. This is all a massive discount, right? Massive discount of 40%. Massive discount of about 37%. So that's all it is. You're literally always just looking to buy massive discounts on good companies, good stocks, or at least stocks that have a pattern that you can abuse over time, right? I already showed you the pattern. So, and again, this isn't, how do I say this? This is not my opinion, by the way. Just to be clear, this is not my opinion. I'm just showing you the charts. If you really think about it, when you watch my videos, you're really not, well, I don't know if you're watching for me or my voice or whatever, because there are some people who've told me, oh, you're funny, whatever. But I mean, all I'm doing in these videos is just telling you what the charts are saying. Like I'm basically just the middleman. I hope that makes sense, right? Like I'm just the translator, right? I'm just the middleman. I'm just taking what's on the charts and telling you the story that the charts is telling me, and then I relay that to you, and then you do what you want with that. So I'm just the middleman here. Like you can just skip the middleman if you want and go, learn charts yourself. But some of you don't want to do that, and that's fine. Cool. Keep watching, Shades Trades. Join the Discord, patreon.com/Shades and Trades. That's it for the video. I don't think anything else needs to be said. It speaks for itself. If you've been following a long time, you've been here. Shades has been right on this. Shout out to Crystal. Another day, another trade. And those are the only people I remember because they comment all the time. But yeah, shout out to the top commenters. I'll see you guys in the next video.